Hey everyone, welcome back to Infinest. You know how much I love sharing crazy stories and fun facts, and today we're diving into the wacky world of weird laws around the globe. Imagine this, you're strolling down the street, pop a piece of gum in your mouth, and suddenly, BAM! You get slapped with a fine. Sounds crazy, right? Well, believe it or not, that actually happens in some countries. Around the world, there are some seriously bizarre laws that make you wonder, what were they thinking? Like, did they have a slow day at the lawmaking factory and just start brainstorming random things to outlaw? We may never know, but that's why we're here. Today we're counting down the top 7 strangest laws from around the globe. Trust me, some of these will have you scratching your head and saying, wait, what? So buckle up, Buttercup, because it's about to get weird. Let's jump right in. First up, we're heading over to the always fascinating Singapore. Singapore is known for being super clean and organized, but they take it to a whole other level with this law. Get this, in Singapore, chewing gum is basically illegal. I know, right? Back in 1992, the government got tired of gum on sidewalks and benches. They slapped a ban on chewing gum. If caught importing or selling gum, you could face a hefty fine. They allow certain types of gum for medical reasons, but mostly it's a no-go. So if you're visiting, stick to mints or breath strips. Your wallet will thank you. Next up, we're jetting off to beautiful Venice, Italy. Ah, Venice, the city of canals, gondolas, and pigeons. Feeding those pigeons can get you into some hot water. That's right, folks. In Venice, it's illegal to feed the pigeons. Venice has had enough of their pigeon problems. The city is full of delicate sculptures and monuments. And those pigeons? Well, they're not exactly known for their refined table manners. They were causing serious damage to the city's landmarks. Now, if you're caught feeding a pigeon, be prepared to pay a hefty fine. We're talking up to 700 euros. So when in Venice, admire the pigeons from afar and keep your snacks to yourself. Next stop on our world tour of weird laws, Greece. Land of ancient ruins, delicious food, and a surprising dress code? That's right, folks. If you're planning a visit to some of Greece's most iconic landmarks, you might want to leave those stilettos at home. In certain ancient sites across Greece, like the Acropolis, high heels are strictly prohibited. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the big deal? They're just shoes. But hear me out. Greece takes preserving its history very seriously. Those ancient sites have been around for thousands of years. And the last thing they need is a bunch of sharp heels chipping away at the delicate stone pathways. So, to protect their cultural treasures from unnecessary wear and tear, they enacted the high heel ban. It's all about preserving history, folks. So when in Greece, embrace the comfy footwear. Think sandals, sneakers, maybe even some stylish flats. Your feet and those ancient stones will thank you. Chapter 4. Don't even think about running on empty. Hold on tight, everyone, because we're about to hit the Autobahn. For this next bizarre law, we're heading to Germany, the land of pretzels, beer gardens, and some seriously strict driving rules. Now, Germany is famous for its Autobahn, a network of highways with no speed limit on certain sections. But here's the catch. Running out of gas on the Autobahn is a big no-no, like seriously illegal. Now, you might be thinking, isn't running out of gas just a minor inconvenience? But on the Autobahn, it's a whole different ballgame. See, the Autobahn is all about smooth, efficient driving. Stopping on the side of the road, especially on those high-speed sections, can cause major accidents and traffic jams. So, to keep things moving smoothly and safely, Germany decided to make it illegal to run out of gas on the Autobahn. It's all about being prepared and staying aware of your fuel gauge. So, if you're planning a German road trip, make sure you fill up that tank. The Autobahn is not the place for a fuel-related emergency. Chapter 5. Mind your manners in the UAE. Next stop on our wacky world tour, the United Arab Emirates. Now, the UAE is known for its luxurious cities, stunning architecture, and a strong emphasis on respectful behavior. And believe me, they don't mess around when it comes to public etiquette. Here's the thing. In the UAE, swearing in public is a big no-no. And I'm not just talking about dropping the F-bomb, we're talking any kind of offensive language, rude gestures, basically anything that could be considered disrespectful or inappropriate. Why so serious? Well, the UAE has a deep-rooted culture of respect, and they take public behavior very seriously. They want to create a welcoming and respectful environment for everyone. So, when in the UAE, remember to mind your manners, keep the language clean, be mindful of your gestures, and treat everyone with respect. Trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. Chapter 6. No napping allowed, especially in cheese factories. Hold on to your hats, everyone, because this next one is a real head-scratcher. For this bizarre law, we're heading back to the good old US of A, specifically to the great state of South Dakota. Now, South Dakota is known for its beautiful landscapes, Mount Rushmore, and apparently, a strong aversion to sleeping in cheese factories. You heard that right, folks. In South Dakota, it's illegal to fall asleep in a cheese factory. Now, I've heard of some strange laws in my time, but this one takes the cheese. I mean, who's out there dozing off amidst the cheddar and Gouda? The origins of this law are a bit of a mystery, though some speculate it was created to ensure workers stayed alert while handling all those dairy products. I guess safety first, even in the cheese biz. While this law might not be actively enforced today, it's still on the books as a reminder of some of the quirky and hilarious laws that exist in America. Chapter 7. Put down the selfie stick. Last but not least, we're ending our journey in the beautiful island nation of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is known for its stunning beaches, lush tea plantations, and a deep respect for religious customs. And when it comes to respecting their culture, one thing you absolutely cannot do is disrespect the Buddha. In Sri Lanka, it's considered highly disrespectful to take selfies with Buddha statues, like seriously frowned upon. And it's not just selfies. Posing with your back to the Buddha or making any disrespectful gestures is a big no-no. Why? Well, in Sri Lankan culture, the Buddha is revered as a sacred figure, and any action that could be seen as disrespectful is taken very seriously. This law is strictly enforced, and many tourists have faced fines or worse for violating it. So, when visiting Sri Lanka's beautiful temples and religious sites, remember to be respectful. Admire the statues, take in the spiritual atmosphere, but leave the selfie stick in your bag. Outro, and there you have it. 7 of the most bizarre laws from around the world. From no chewing gum zones to cheese factory siestas, these laws prove that the world is a pretty weird and wonderful place. But remember, even though these laws may seem odd to us, each one has a reason rooted in culture, safety, or tradition. It just goes to show that there's always something new and interesting to discover about different cultures and their customs. What about your country? Does it have any strange laws that make you go, huh? Drop a comment below with the weirdest law you've heard of. I'm dying to hear them. And hey, if you enjoyed this wild ride through the world of bizarre laws, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more intriguing content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world's wonders, even the weird ones.